Yeah, I'm just gonna let you guys know that this is the first creepypasta that I'm gonna be narrating. So if there are some errors in there, then sorry. The following is called The Dark Man, and it's written by MissHyde13. Let's begin. I've been working at a police station in Massachusetts for the past 10 years. No, I'm not an officer, but rather a first responder. It's not such a big job, or at least to me anyway, because my family lives in a mid-sized city, average 20,000 people. The most important calls I get are robberies and house fires. Then there are the pranks that teenagers pull on Halloween, such as like that. I'm recording all this. The reason why is because I'm scared like hell. Still scared. It all happened 10 years ago. There are 8 emergency responders at the station. 6 of them are assigned responders who switch off at 8-hour shifts. 2 responders work 1 shift. 2 extra responders in case one bails. It's pretty efficient, I think. We've never had 2 responders bail and backups having to work the same shift. But in case we do, we have a counter for that sort of thing. I work the night shift from 8 p.m. to 4 a.m. with a guy. We'll call him Bill, for his own protection, obviously. It was mid-September and Bill had to call in sick. He didn't want to risk getting me sick, and he was throwing up real bad, so the boss allowed it. When I called in backup responders, one didn't pick up and the other one's wife was in the hospital delivering their first child. I guess I could have asked if any of the other responders could come in, but I thought that I could handle it all to myself. We barely got any calls on the night shift anyway. I was alone in the small office with the blinds shut, and it was all dark but the constant blue glare of the computer monitor and the pale white light from the ceiling. My left hand manned my cup for the 2-hour-old coffee, and my right arm my keyboard. I was pretty bored at first. About an hour there was a disturbance call for domestic battery, and another was a concerned mother calling because her 2-year-old son stuck a dime in his nose, and that was pretty much it. My mind began to dawdle off to other things. I played Minesweeper and read Facebook. I didn't get another call until about 2 in the morning. I clicked on it. 911, what's your emergency? I asked. Heavy breathing and a small screen of static. It sounded like a girl. Hello? It replied. Someone's watching me. Can I get an address? She gave me the address, and I know the address was near the south side of town in the close outskirts. I'm scared. I tried to soothe her calmly. Calm down, miss. Now, can you tell me how old you are? She said 13, and while I was going to give the information to the police standing by, I asked her more questions. How do you know someone's watching you? There's a man out in our yard. There was a grainy sound on the line. Can you identify this man? I asked. He's wearing a black sweatshirt, and I can't see his face. I started to write down the description. Okay, can you estimate his height for me, sweetie? His age? There was a pause. No, it's dark out, and I can't see his face. How far away from the house is he? I can't tell. Me and my brother are upstairs, and he's staring at us. He knows where you are? Yes. The police are on their way. Please, I need your brother to get away from the window and hide somewhere where he can't find you. Hide in a closet, or hide yourself in the bathroom. Just stay away from the windows. The girl whispered something like, "Come on, Tommy." and I heard the door shutting. "We're in the closet." "Good girl," I said, drumming my fingers nervously. "Is the door shut all the way?" "No, it's cracked a bit." "Okay." Something struck me as odd. It was 2 in the morning and a 13-year-old was calling. "Do you have any parents? Are they home?" "No. Daddy's at the bar." "Do you think this man is your father?" Pause. "Daddy would have called. He has the key to get in." "Did you try calling him?" "He didn't answer." I blew through my nose. It's been 3 minutes since I answered the call, and I hoped that the police would just get there soon. I heard a whimper from a young boy and the sound of shuffling in the closet. The girl started to cry. "Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god!" "Miss, what's going on?" "Miss!" He's staring at us. That caught me off guard. How? Did he break in? Well, my focus time was on the headpiece. He's at the window. How could that be possible? They're on a 2nd story. Did he climb or something? Is there a ladder or a tree near the window? Nothing. My palms were sweaty. Where were the police? It was starting to scare me. Can you see his face? Is he looking at you now? She have to the phone. His face is dark. I can't see his face. He's just standing outside my window. How can he be standing there if you're on the top floor? I don't know, she whispered. Please help us. The police should be there soon. Can you be strong for me? Yes, sir. The next thing I heard was the sound of glass shattering and a mix of screaming. My blood ran cold. Miss? Hey, are you two okay? Hello? He's in the house. Is he moving? No, just standing there, staring at me. Can you identify him now? The sound quality sounded like as if you recorded something at a windy beach. And the graininess to it, she breathed into the phone. My mom's with him. What? So it is your father then? No. But your mother is there. Yes, but it can't be her. Why? Mommy died last year. There was a scream and the static of the phone. I jumped in my seat, trying to calm myself down. There was a trunk of wood as the phone was dropped. I was desperate, and help was on the way. Hello, miss? Hey, are you alright? What's going on? Silence and static. Then the girl's voice. It's alright, Mr. Operator. We're fine now. What happened? The dark man just wants to play with us kids. He wants to play with us. My voice was caught in my throat. What was she talking about? Miss! We're happy. It wasn't exactly the petrified voice of a preteen I heard seconds ago. It was darker, monotonous. Everyone's here. The dark man, Mommy, me, and Tommy, and our friends. There's others. They just wanted to play with them. No, what's going on? Your daughter Emily is here too. My eyes widened. How do you know my daughter's name? Emily was my youngest daughter of the two, and only 3 years old. I have a picture of her in my wallet with my wife and 18-year-old Becca. It's okay, Mr. Operator. We'll be happy together, Placey. I heard cop sirens in the background. Miss, stay where you are. Help is there. The phone line went dead. I was freaking out. Was this some sort of elaborate prank? It had to be. My wife was at home watching TV, Emily was asleep, and Becca was either with her mom or studying for a college test. The static sounded too loud in my ears, so I threw the earpiece at the monitor. It was then I realized that another call had beeped in. I didn't hear the alert earlier. I clicked and saw the address. My house. At the station, all of our calls are recorded until it ends. So I was able to bring up a recording of the call. But it was the house phone. I played it. Dad! I froze. Becca's panicking voice. Why aren't you picking up? I'm in the bathroom with Emily. There's a guy in our house. I think he's standing right outside of our window. I think Mom's dead. My voice choked. Pick up! He's outside! Help us! The call ended. That night, two things happened. I arrived in my house after dispatching the police. Both my wife and Becca dead. Becca was in the bathroom with her mom. I was at the foot of the stairs waiting to run out after Becca, as if I'm wanting to run out after Becca and protect our children. Emily went missing. So did the two children that called 911. I failed to save 5 lives that night, including my own family. How could I not have heard the notification of the other call? I quit my job at the police station and found me as a clerk at a 24-hour grocery store chain, with multiple people working that night, so I wouldn't be alone. The kid's dad at the bar committed suicide later on, not being able to protect his family. For this dark man, no investigation was done on him. The description was so vague, it could be anyone. Now I'm beginning to wonder if it was a person at all. No human could just stand outside of a second-story window. There were investigations to find my daughter and the 2 kids, though, which is still an open case. I'm sitting at home in my dinky living room, still recording this. It's 7 at night, and 1 more hour until my shift starts. Why am I telling you this? Do you think I'm just some person who made up this story to get sympathy? Someone who suffers post-traumatic stress and constantly tells lies to cover up the real story of why their family is dead. I'm telling you this because I'm still scared, even after all this time. The dark man is real, and he wants to kill me too. How do I know that? Because he's staring at me right through the window now.